Hi everyone, I hope you all are great. Today we will have subject and predicate. First, you have to log in using the aplusstudent.com. Click on any move on to language at the grade 8. Lesson is identify the complete subject or complete predicate of a sentence. Identify the simple subject or simple predicate of a sentence. Identify the compound subject or compound predicate of a sentence. All right, so every sentence has a complete subject and a complete predicate. The complete subject tells who or what is doing something. It is the simple subject plus any other words that describe or modify it. She sleeps late on the weekends. Her best friend sleeps late on the weekend. Now, the complete subject tells who sleeps late on the weekends. Okay. Now, the complete predicate tells what the subject is doing. It is a simple predicate plus any other word that describes or modify it. So we have her best friend sleeps. Her best friend sleeps late on the weekends. The complete predicate tells what her best friend does. So basically, the complete subject is, what the person is doing in the sentence, and then the complete predicate tells us what the subject is doing. Okay. So we have here select the five words that make up the complete predicate. Paco and Danielle waved from across the room. So we have what? Waved from across the room. Okay. Then fleas can jump 7 inches high. Five words that make up the complete predicate. We have can jump 7 inches high. Alright, let's move to the test and you can share your answers with me, okay? All right, so select the two words that make up the complete subject. Many employers issue paychecks directly from into employees' bank accounts. So many employers or bank accounts. The complete subject. All right, so we have many employers. So select the five words that make up the complete predicate. Fleas can jump 7 inches high, first or second. So we have the second one. Then dedicated volunteers remove litter from the beach. Two words that make up the complete subject. So we have dedicated volunteers. Then Kimberly pours sand through a plastic funnel. Complete predicates. So, sixth word, we have pour sand through a plastic funnel. So, Paco and Danielle wave from across the room. Five word that makes up the complete predicate. So, we have the first one. So, the director creates suspense with haunting music. Complete subject, first to second. All right, so we have the director. Okay, that's it for this lesson. Move on to the next one. So make sure you complete this if you haven't done it, okay? So we have identify the simple subject or simple predicate of a sentence, okay? So every sentence has a subject and a predicate, of course. Now, the simple subject tells who or what is doing something. It is the subject, noun, or pronoun without any other words that describes it. So Jennifer sleeps late on the weekend. Her best friend sleeps late on the weekend. Mrs. Peterson sleeps late on the weekend. So simple subject is just the subject, noun, or pronoun without any other words, okay? So the simple subject tells us who sleeps late on the weekend. So Jennifer, her best friend, Mrs. Peterson. Now the simple predicate tells what the subject is doing. It is just the verb without any other word that describes or modify it. So just verb for the simple predicate. Her best friend sleeps. Her best friend sleeps late on the weekends. Now, the simple predicate tells what her best friend does. Okay, so which is sleep. Then select the simple subject. Her favorite pastime surprises most people. So, subject, simple subject is what? Pastime. Then he circled his favorite line of the poem. Simple predicates. And we have what? Cycled. Okay, so for the simple subject and predicate is just one word, but the subject is a noun or pronoun, and for the predicate is the verb. Okay, so select the simple predicate. The snake by the rock path retreated. Retreated or rock, which of them? So we have this first one. Then the narrator speaks in a low voice, voice or narrator. So the simple subject we have narrator. Okay, so simple predicates, our company reuses the plastic from soft drink bottles. First or second. So we have what? Reuses. Okay. So he cycled his favorite line of the poem. Simple predicate, poem or cycled. Okay, we have cycled. Then the crowded passenger train stopped. Stopped or train. Predicates. So we have what? Stopped. Okay, then a mysterious storm was brewing in the Gulf. Simple subject, Gulf or storm. So what do we have here? storm rather. Her best friend moved away last summer. Simple subject, friend or summer. So we have friend. Alright, that's it for this lesson. We'll move on to the next one. So make sure you finish this if you haven't done it yet, okay? Move on to the last lesson, which is identify the compound subject or compound predicate of a sentence. So we have every sentence has a complete subject and a complete predicate. When the complete subject is compound, two or more simple subjects are joined by a conjunction and share the same predicates. Okay. So when the complete sentence compound, two or more simple sentences subjects are joined by a conjunction and they share the same predicate. Okay. Robert and his classmates will be attending a ballet performance. So each simple subject in the compound subject tells who will be attending a ballet performance. When the complete predicate is compound, two or more simple predicates are joined by a conjunction and share the same subject. Like Sarah woke up late but still arrived at work on time. So each simple predicate in the compound predicate tells what Sarah did. Okay. So select the four words that make up the compound subject. Dandelions and mustard grass grow abundantly around here in the spring. So we have dandelion and mustard grass, okay, which is compound subjects. Then seven words that make up compound predicates. Paula searched the attic but couldn't find anything. We have searched the attic but couldn't find anything. Alright, so let's move to the test and you can share your answers with me. Select the seven words that make up the compound predicates. Explorer Sylvia Airy studies marine ecosystem and designs underwater equipment. First to second. All right, so we have the first one. Then the race lasted an hour and challenged our stamina. Seven words that make up the compound predicate. So we have what? The first. Then neither Jenna nor Gina attended the technology conference last May. Um, Four words that make us the compound subject. First to second. All right, so we have what? Okay, the second. So paper lanterns and string lights make excellent party decoration. Compound subject. Five words. First to second. So we have what? The first one. So my friends and family contributed money to the fundraiser for cystic fibrosis. Four words that make up the compound subject. So we have what? My friends and family. Then the lanky singer and his band have incredible stage presence. Six words that makes up the compound subject. All right, so we have what? Compound subject, first one. All right, that's it for our lesson under subject and predicates. Can you tell me if you have any questions? All right, since we have no questions, we'll end here. Complete this lesson if you haven't. See you next time. Bye.